Hey guys, it's Laurie Heiss from Passionate Penny Pincher, and if y'all know me and have followed me for a while, you know that I have struggled with weight issues forever, like my entire life, since I think the day I was born maybe, but they're not something I'm giving up on. I'm not too old to learn a new trick, and so I've been working on doing the 21-day fix these last, probably about the last month, and so I guess if you were really counting, I guess I'm on day 23. And I really want to share this with you because I know it is something that so many of us struggle with. I know I'm not alone in this, and it is one of those things that's just hard to find something that really works. So when I heard about this, I guess what happened was I heard about the 21-day fix back in the fall. I did it and definitely lost a few pounds, but I kind of did it half-heartedly because I knew Christmas was coming and I didn't want to stress over Christmas baking. And so I decided to full force try 21 days ago, and I am down, I think, almost 9.5 pounds now, which I'm pretty excited about. And I love that it's kind of taught me a new way to look at food. So I was 225 pounds back in college. I had always been chubby. I've never ever known what it was like to be even a slightly thin girl. I think I was like, my bones are not made to be thin. But I dropped that 75 pounds way back, probably, gosh, it's been 20 years, I think. And I've kept it off, but I've always been kind of at the high end of my weight. Like, I try to see how much I can possibly eat so that I can stay underneath the weight that I like to stay at, which is definitely a pretty high weight for my height. And so I've never ever really slimmed down to kind of my dream of weight. And I realized when I hit 40 last November that life's not going anywhere. I am never going to make it. It's not going to get any easier for me. And if I want to know what it's like to be 10 pounds lighter than here, then today, right now, is my chance to do that. So that's kind of what motivated me to start it. And gosh, there are so many good things about it. But the thing I love most is that it really has changed the way that I look at food. So typically what I have done prior to this is I exercise faithfully. I love exercising. If you are not exercising, I am telling you, it is a natural antidepressant. It does so many good things for you. It makes you have more energy. It gives you more ability. You can eat a little bit more, and it just feels good. And so for me, I've always exercised, so that's not been an issue, just because I kind of fell in love with it back when I lost that initial weight. But my problem is I would exercise so that I could eat as much as I possibly could, and so I never really worried about what I ate. So I ate not horribly as far as calories go. I always tried to kind of keep myself limited, but I wasn't eating great food. So I am a carb addict. I love carbs. I love cereal. I love bread. I love cookies. I love chocolate. And so my choices for food, honestly, if I'm being very real with you, were just not healthy choices. They were typically, you know, I would eat something quickly and it wouldn't be, like I said, horrible, horrible calories, but it wasn't food that was nourishing my body. So I was hungry all the time because I was never really, I don't think, getting sated on the things that were what I needed to be. So doing the 21-day fix, that has been the biggest thing, is I'm really not hungry. Like, I'm way less hungry than I was before. And I get to just feel I have lots of energy. The biggest thing for me is that I used to wake up almost every morning with a headache. So I kind of woke up in the morning feeling foggy. I would go exercise and, you know, it was manageable. But by mid-afternoon, y'all, I was so ready to take a nap as I would sit here and work. And it was so hard that after lunchtime feeling, I just always felt yucky. Guys, I really haven't dealt with that. That has kind of just gone away. The headaches in the morning have gone away, and I know a lot of that is because I was eating so many carbs, not eating a whole lot of real foods, not lots of vegetables. Really, I ate okay vegetable-wise, but as far as protein, I was not a big meat eater. I don't love meat, so I have started eating a ton of chicken. I eat a lot of chicken now, and I just feel so much better. So even if I hadn't lost the 9 pounds, it would be worth it to me just to feel better and not feel so kind of just yucky all the time. So it's been really, really worth it. So I want you to join me. I would love if you have struggled with your weight. Y'all, I have been there. I'm still here. I am not at my goal weight. I'm kind of lucky in that all of my weight kind of stays below my waist, so I can look okay in pictures and stuff from the waist up, but if you see the waist down, it's kind of scary. So I definitely have that pear-shaped body. So I get it. I know what it's like to just feel like the whole rest of the world is skinny and they're eating whatever they want and you don't get to. Guys, I'm there. I know it. It's hard. But I think what I wish I had done 20 years ago when I lost that weight is figured out how to eat really the right foods for my body. And I do believe that this has just kind of changed my mindset on how food needs to be eaten. It's not perfect. There are definitely things that are hard about it, but for the most part, the not being hungry has been huge. Feeling really, really good has been huge, and feeling like there's support in a group. So here's what we're doing, and here are all the nitty-gritty details about how to sign up, what you need to do, prices, and all of that. The prices, first of all, are all set by the 21 Day Fix Beachbody people, so I don't have control over that. I know it's a little bit pricey. I so believe it will work. That I really, if you're able and it's in your budget, I mean, if it's in your budget, I really think you should consider it. It is a great program, but it's not super cheap. So I'm going to go through the price breakdown and what you get for that price, and we can go from there. So the first option is the full thing, and that's $159, I think, with tax and shipping from what I can tell. And what is included in that is 30 days of Shakeology, which I would say it's about $5 a day. Really, honestly, when you pay for this stuff, you're paying for your Shakeology. I love the Shakeology. It keeps me really full. I feel really satisfied, and I do think the Shakeology is worth it, especially if you're just starting out, because I did it. When I first did it, I did not do the Shakeology, and I really did feel hungry. And I love that I just kind of, like, I have that in the morning. It's easy. I don't have to stress over coming up with something, and I feel pretty satisfied. And it just helps to curb my appetite throughout the day. So for me, the Shakeology is really worth it. You'll also get your menu plan, lots of cute little things that will do your food in them. In fact, I should have brought those. I can't believe I didn't get those. But basically, all your food containers, you will get that, and they will give you portion sizes, so it's really easy to figure out your portion sizes. You'll also get daily DVDs. You will get to be in a private Facebook with me, and right now we have about 20 other people signed up. We hope to fill it up and get a few more folks. We would love to have you. We are going to limit it. We don't want it to be too big, but we will have a private Facebook group. My niece also just did it. I think she's lost over 10 pounds already, and so she and I are going to manage it together, and we will be encouraging you every day. We will be talking about menu planning. We will also, the biggest thing is we will talk about how to do it frugally. Like, I don't want you to go bust your budget on groceries for this, and you don't have to. Like, I think our grocery budget has actually gone down since I've been doing this, because I feel like we're really buying the things that we need, and so I'm not spending a whole lot of money on other stuff that we don't need. So we'll talk about budgeting inside of this. We will talk about how to stay on track. We will be your support group, and I've got to tell you, do not come across probably as a super competitive person, but I'm kind of competitive, and I want to see you win. I want to know that you can do this. So I'm going to be here as your major encourager, saying you can do this, we can do this together, and I will be here to cheer for you every step of the way. I cannot tell you how much it helps to have someone cheering for you. And if you don't have that in your life, then we want to be that person, and I want to see you succeed. I don't want you to feel like a failure in this area. I want you to see true success, because I know how hard this is. In my heart, probably the biggest reason I'm even including this and doing all of this is because it's way more work than I realize, but I know what it's like to just feel yucky and to feel stressed and annoyed by the fact that everybody else looks good and you can't do it. And I want you to see success. And so I'm going to fight for you, and we are going to fight together to accomplish those goals. So that's the bulk of what's included. If you do the full group thing, it's $159. That includes the Shakeology. I really recommend, if it's in your budget, I highly recommend going ahead and doing that group. Now, if you want to do it for a little bit less, you can also do the $59 option. And what's included in that is everything except the Shakeology. So you'll get the menu plan, you'll get the workout videos, you'll also get the little, containers that tell you how much to eat. You'll get lots of other information. So that's just $59. So if that's more in your budget, then I definitely recommend checking it out. I just feel like it's such a good program. And my niece and I were talking about it the other day. You know, we are not into these multi-level marketing things that this, I guess, kind of is, but we so believe in the product that we don't want you to miss this opportunity. I wish we could make it cheaper for you. I wish I could fix that and make it super, super cheap. But when you think about it, it's going to be about a month long from the time we begin to the time we end, and basically you're getting a gym membership because all of your workouts are there. The only thing you will need to buy as far as those go is you will need some weights, and I would suggest probably, depending on where you're at, either 2, 4, 5, 6 pound weights should be good. So you will need those. Other than that, you're not going to need anything else to do the workouts. And so I just feel like for the fact that you're getting all of that, as well as the menu planning, the group support, I really believe this will work, and I believe it can totally change the way you look at food and it can change your body, and it's only sacrificing 21 days. So it's worth it to just say, let's do it for 21 days, full on, give it all we can. Guys, I know this is just not an easy thing to do. I know that weight loss is such a struggle for so many of us, and my heart just goes out to you if you are like me and have struggled with that, because I know it changes your confidence, it changes how you walk, it changes everything about you. It is a hard battle, I think, for so many of us. And so if you're like me and this is a struggle, I just encourage you to hang in there. Don't be discouraged. Know that this really may help, and we want to be here for you. We want to support you and encourage you, and we want to just really help you to win at this battle, because I really believe, just like our finances, that this is something we can control if we learn the right techniques and the right steps. And so I think so much of it is learning the right techniques, and I want to help you get there. So anyways, that's a huge long video about that. I know that's probably way more information than you wanted. Oh, I did want to tell you super fast what I typically eat each day. Okay, so for breakfast, I have 2 eggs, and I exercise between 5:30 and 6 for eggs. For breakfast, I have eggs probably around 8:30 after I get the kids off to school, and my youngest one and I have eggs together. Then I also have my Shakeology typically around 8:30 or so. Then I'm really not hungry until lunchtime, and so for lunch I have a big huge salad with lots of grilled chicken, a handful of carrots. I add a few peanuts on top of my salad just because it's frugal and doesn't cost a whole lot. I think it's like 15 peanuts is a whatever serving on that. Then in the afternoon around 2:30, before my kids get off the bus, my little happy for the afternoon is banana and 2 teaspoons of peanut butter. Then I'll have some more carrots in the evening, like as an afternoon snack if I'm still hungry before dinner. I try to get some carrots in right before dinner because they kind of fill me up, so I'm not as hungry to eat dinner. Then for dinner, I might have some type of carb like brown rice or sweet potato, and then I'll also have some lean meat, so typically grilled chicken, or I'll do a salad. It's very easy and very doable. It's all regular food, so you're not buying crazy stuff. I am in love with broccoli slaw at Kroger. They sell this broccoli slaw in a tiny thing. I am doing like a cup of that, and I might add like half a teaspoon of Miracle Whip, or like the low-fat, fat-free Miracle Whip, which honestly Team Beachbody is probably going to tell you that's not right, but it's like 10 calories, and I am not going to stress over 10 calories. It's just not worth it. So that's kind of how the diet plan looks for me. So you don't need all kinds of funky foods. You just need really to be willing to do it. I do grill a ton of chicken at the beginning of the week so that then I have chicken for the week. But other than that, it's not hard. And like I said, I'm down about 9 pounds after 23 days, and I'm hoping to get another... I'm afraid to say this because I'm afraid then I'll be stuck to it. I would love to see another 9 pounds off, but I've never been that low, so you guys are going to have to cheer me on too. So I really think we can do this together. So if you're interested, I'm going to leave a link below. I want you to sign up, get started. I promise y'all, if you can commit to this, it can really change your weight loss life, which I love that. I love helping with you with your finances, but this is something that I'm so passionate about, and I feel like you are not alone. I am not alone in this. This is a struggle we all, a lot of us at least, have gone through. So hope that helps. Click the link. Let me know if you have any questions. You can send me an email at contact@passionatepennypincher.com. Thanks so much, and have the best afternoon.